How to respond to buyer inquiries. Hello, welcome to the Gold Supplier Learning Center. Today we are going to talk about how to respond to buyer inquiries. Do you receive many inquiries from potential buyers but do not know who to reply first? Do you find buyers not replying you further after sending them a quotation? Let's know more about how to respond to buyers' inquiries. In case you receive many inquiries, but not knowing who to reply first, let's see how we can screen and classify the inquiries so that we can set different replying priorities. We can put inquiries as following types. 1. Specific and detailed inquiries. 2. Specific but brief inquiries. 3. General inquiries. At first, specific and detailed inquiries mention about specific product with specific requirements like quantity, exporting country, delivery time, or sample pictures, etc. Some buyers also give introduction of their company. Specific and brief inquiries do mention about interest in specific products, but do not give many other requirements or the buyer's own background. The general inquiries show the interest of a general product type or collection, but no specific mention about the exact product or other requirements. Overall, we recommend you may reply the specific and detailed inquiries at first, then the specific and brief inquiries. At last, reply the general inquiries. Here are some good practices for responding to buyers' inquiries. After filtering and sorting inquiries, we should consider how to reply to inquiries. First, let's understand what the buyers concern most when they have their first contacts with suppliers. Based on the recent survey Alibaba.com conducted regarding buyers' purchasing behavior and attitude in 2010, we find that buyers concern the following the most in their first contacts with suppliers. Whether the suppliers understand the buyer's needs, if the suppliers respond to buyers in a timely manner, whether the supplier's staff responding in a professional manner, like language and communication capability. So, to let buyers have a good impression to the first reply, we should have the following habits and preparation in our replies to buyers. Firstly, we should investigate the potential buyer. As some buyers may not mention much about their company background, we can then make use of internet or other channels to look for the buyer's company information. Knowing where the buyers are located and selling, it's convenient for a supplier to give the quotation with the country-specific requirement. Secondly, you should reply all inquiries in the same day. If the inquiries can't be replied in time, you'd better tell buyer you have received the inquiry and need more time to check for prices and details for some reasons when you can give an answer. Before you send a quotation, you need to do some preparations. Price. Quote different prices according to different trade terms and destination port, and quote your price accordingly by the raw material price and currency fluctuations. Package. Provide details about the inner packing and outer packing, quantities in a 20-foot container or a 40-foot container. Logistics. Choose licensed and reliable shipment company to guarantee a good delivery and favorable price. Time of delivery. Estimating a reasonable lead time in order to give the right time of delivery. Product. Providing the product specification, technical data, etc. you could show your professional on the products. Product photo. Clear and detailed. Sample. Prepare samples in each category in order to send samples to buyers if needed. Here are some tips for the first quotation. Email subject is simple and focused. It helps the potential buyers finding your quotation easily, and it could also save time for buyers to sort. For the email body, font size should be consistent. Do not use capital letters or lowercases in the whole article. Key points can be highlighted so that potential buyers may pay close attention to. Email signatures not only indicate company professional, but also help buyers remember you and contact you easily. It can show direct contact details such as company name, address, website, telephone, email, and other IMs. More examples for responding to buyers' inquiries. Here are some tips for specific and detailed inquiries. The highest priority to reply. According to the buyer's demand, give the detailed description of your products. Mention about your exporting experience. Tell the buyer what extra service you can support. Some tips for specific but brief inquiries. Reply in the same day. Looking for the buyer's company information from internet or other channels, try to give your product's description and quotation the buyer requested. Some tips for general inquiries. The lower priority to reply, but should also reply in the same day. Looking for the buyer's company information from internet or other channels, try to guess what the buyer wants and give your product's description accordingly. That's all for how to respond to buyer inquiries. If you want to learn more about how to make good use of Gold Supplier features, please go to Gold Supplier Learning Center.